All right, man. So I had to come back and do another video because we got some ErrolSexuals that's jumping in my comments and just all the above nonsense. And obviously, these guys are not diehard boxing fans. They probably just started watching boxing. And they just want to take the opportunity to profess their love for Errol Spence. One guy even said, it's obvious you don't like Errol Spence and you're trying to blow your channel up off trolling Errol Spence. First of all, this is my second channel on YouTube, and I can give a damn about blowing this channel up. I'm not depending on YouTube to feed my family or put food on my table, homeboy. I do this shit because I love to do it. And everything I said in my Errol Spence videos was fact. It wasn't no lies. How the hell I don't like Errol Spence, or I want to troll Errol Spence, or I'm an Errol Spence hater when I'd have been to Errol Spence last 4 fights? I ain't never been to a Terrence Crawford fight, but I'd have been to Errol Spence last 4 fights besides this last one he just did. How am I an Errol Spence hater? I'm just a realist. I'm a real boxing fan who want to see the fights. And I know Terrence Bud Crawford has done everything in his power to make this fight happen. They told him when he moved up to 147, go get a belt. He went and beat Jeff Horn's ass, got a belt. What happened with the fight then? Terrence Crawford, oh, we can't make the fight because you on the other side of the street. Terrence Crawford leaves Bob Arum and then Susan. He's a free agent. No deal is on the table. Oh, we don't got money for the fight. They want too much money. But you got $50 to $100 million for Canelo. But you can't tell me you can't find the money to make the biggest fight in boxing history, showcasing 2 black fighters, which could potentially lead to $1 million of revenue. This would be the biggest boxing match since Mayweather-Pacquiao. And you know it's going to be fireworks. So how am I an Errol Spence hater when I'm just telling the truth? Terrence Crawford has went to Errol Spence fights and tried to get in the ring when Errol Spence won and was denied entry. Errol Spence went to Terrence Crawford fight in hopes that Sean Porter would beat Terrence Crawford. And when he found out Terrence Crawford stopped Sean Porter, he ran out the damn venue before the official word was announced. What's the reason for him running out of the arena like that? And anybody from the streets that know real energy know that call out that Errol Spence did at the end of that fight wasn't genuine. It didn't sound real. Why the hell are you going to fight Ugas and say you clean up your side of the street when this man is a free agent? All you got to do is holler at Al, get him to sign a 2-fight deal or a 3-fight deal, and now y'all both on the same side of the street. You can make the biggest payday in both of your careers. Bullshit. What's the difference between fighting Terrence Crawford for his belt or fighting Eudenis Ugas for his belt? What's the difference? All that shit leads to undisputed. The nigga don't want to fight. He getting all them goddamn belts. He wanted to fight you guys to get his belt so he can come to the table with 3 belts and lowball Terrence Crawford. That's what he want to do. And he want to make it seem though as Terrence Crawford is the reason the fight didn't happen. Don't give me that shit. This ain't about no Errol Spence hate. This is about fact. I'm not capping for Terrence Crawford. So you ErrolSexuals, man, y'all need to, hey man, y'all need to cut that shit out. That shit is not where it's at, and that's just flat out. I got motherfuckers in here watching 1 or 2 YouTube videos from their favorite YouTube boxing channel coming in the comments talking shit to me and they don't know shit about boxing. Ain't been to no goddamn fight. And won't go to no fight. And won't buy no goddamn fight. Motherfucker, I go to fights. I'm there. I'm feeling the energy. I know what's up. I'm running into guys in the lobbies, in the MGM Grand, all these fighters. I know what's up. You ain't got to have no inside information or no inside fucking intel or somebody in somebody's camp to know what the fuck is going on. Use common sense, critical thinking, and you can put the shit together and see what's what. That man want to get the third belt from Ugas so he can lowball Crawford because he know Crawford is stubborn and he wants 50-50. Now, in my eyes, Terrence Crawford should make a concession when it comes to the purse split. I believe ErrolSpence deserves 60-40. I believe he's coming to the table with 3 belts. He's fought the stiffer competition. He's done the better pay-per-views. I think he's the bigger star. It's his division. Crawford just moved up to the weight division a couple years ago. Who gives a fuck what Crawford done at 140? Now you in my division. This is what ErrolSpence is saying. You in my division. You in 147. I'm the big fish, which he is the big fish. So I believe Terrence Crawford should take 60-40. I believe that. But I don't want that to be the reason that this fight doesn't fucking happen. I'm not getting into the fucking numbers game. I'm not pocket watching. I'm just telling you my honest point of view. And what I said in my last video is ErrolSpence, he dog walked Ugas, which he did, but he made some mistakes early in that fight and got caught several times by a C-level fighter. Or let's just say a B-level fight. Let's give Ugas the credit, a B-level fighter. He get caught and make them same mistakes with Terrence Crawford, he's going to get stopped. Yes, Crawford gets touched up. He'll get lured into slugging matches, but that's just the dog in him. That's just how he fights. He can switch stances and hit you from all type of angles. This man, Terrence Crawford, has stopped everybody he's faced at 147 over the last 4 or 5 years. ErrolSpence got the stoppage with Ugas. That was his first fucking stoppage in almost 4 or 5 years. You niggas probably don't even remember his last stoppage. I do because I was at that goddamn fight. It was in Texas. So before you get in the comments and before you start talking shit, calling me a Earl troll hater, just know what the fuck you're talking about and understand how the boxing game works. Oh, casual ass niggas coming in my comments talking shit. And then they're gonna say, oh, why you delete my comment? Nigga, I don't delete no comments. I ain't got time for that shit. If you say some negative shit, YouTube has a fucking computer that deciphers comments. And if you say some stupid shit, cussing or some racial or some slurring shit, they gonna fucking delete this shit. So I don't delete no comments, nigga. What the fuck I look like going through delete some comments? I don't give a fuck about what the fuck you say. Nigga, you on my channel. This my shit. You ain't got to agree with me. I don't agree 100% of the time with no motherfucking body. Hell, I don't even agree 100% of the time with my goddamn self. So why would I get mad if a nigga disagree with me? Nigga, shut your bitch ass up. Then I had another nigga come in the comments saying, dude, what do you mean, dude? Motherfucker, dude. Nigga, shut your white ass up. This conversation don't even concern you. We talk about 2 black fighters. Who the fuck say dude? Motherfucker, we ain't surfing. Nigga, we talking about boxing and we speaking facts. And I just want to give a shout out to my mentor, Deacon 305. That's my brother. And we just bringing real facts to the game, man. I don't hate ErrolSpence. I don't hate Terrence Crawford. But if you asking me to pick who is the better fighter and who will win if these two will clash, obviously I would say Terrence Crawford. Now, is Terrence Crawford a people person? No. I've seen Terrence Crawford face to face at the MGM. I want to say I was at the Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder fight, the first one. I'm walking through the MGM lobby. We going through the fucking little doors or whatever, and I see Bud fucking Crawford walking by his goddamn self. Couldn't believe this shit. And we going through the same fucking doors. So I say, damn, this, first off, when I first saw the niggas, that was my first time seeing a nigga in person. The first thing I said to myself, I was like, this nigga little as fuck. But then I thought, I was like, man, you know what? 147 pounds ain't much. So I think, you know, I'm 6'1", and he's walking through the door. He probably like 5'8", 5'9", something like that, 5'7", $150 soaking wet. And I'm walking through the door, and we make eye motherfucking contact. I told my brother Deacon 305 this same story, and it's some real shit. We make eye contact. And we made eye contact at the same time to the point where I had to speak. You know how you walking through a door, you going through an elevator door, and the person that's coming out, y'all both make eye contact where you have to say, what's up, or excuse me, or something like that. You got to say something to him. And I said, what's up? I said, what's up, bud? And the nigga was in a bad mood. I don't know if his fucking chick had left him, and he was coming back from arguing with her, coming back in the MGM Grand, but I'm going outside, and the nigga was like, nah. He was like, nah. Like, I'm about to ask him for a picture or an interview. Pretty much get the fuck out of my face. And I just looked at the nigga like, this nigga, what, he think I was about to fucking rush him for an interview? Nigga, I don't do that. If I see a nigga in the motherfucking MGM or somewhere at one of these boxing fights, I'm not bothering these niggas for no interviews. I was saying, what's up? Nigga, that nigga is not my favorite fighter for me to run up to him to take a picture. Nigga, my favorite fighter is Deontay Wilder, win or lose. Nigga, it will always be Deontay Wilder. Now, if that was Deontay Wilder, yeah, I probably would have ran up on him and said, let me get a pic. But this Terrence Bud Crawford, I was just saying, what's up? So you can't tell me I hate motherfucking ErrolSexuals. I don't fucking hate neither one of these niggas. Terrence Crawford, he don't fuck with black media like that. That's him. But I'm not going to lie and sit here and say that performance that Spence put on was good enough to beat Terrence Bud Crawford, because it wasn't. Remember, Spence went life and death with Sean Porter and was getting outpointed until he got that knockdown in the later rounds of that fight. Terrence Crawford stopped Sean Porter. And he stopped everybody he's faced at 147. So you niggas that don't know boxing need to shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. What was Spence's best performance in the last 5 or 6 years? His best performance. Would you say this performance was better than the Mikey Garcia performance? I say the Mikey Garcia performance was better because he didn't get caught with nothing in that fight. He got caught with some shots in the you guys fight. So you put that same Mikey Garcia in the ring with Terrence Bud Crawford. What the fuck do you think's gonna happen? I don't want to hear that I won every round shit. I don't give a fuck. Stop the man. Get the man up out of there. And then you see Mikey Garcia go on and get his ass whooped by some no-name. But these ErrolSexuals want to come in my comments and tell me I don't know boxing. Most of you niggas don't even know what time the damn fights come on. You catch the replay. You watch First Take and get your information. I'm at the fights, in the MGMs, in the different casinos, at the venues, at the Dallas Cowboys Stadium. I paid $150 for an ErrolSpence ticket before. So if you niggas don't know nothing about boxing, shut the fuck up. And that's just flat out.
I empty your bitch, she still won't leave a nigga. Like pray for my niggas, they perk heads, got sick codeine addiction. Mind your business, that of my bitch, you seen me with her. Your big homie, grown ass man, to me he an infant. Little ass nigga, you ain't hot like me, you drinking spinach. Little ass boy, you don't ball like us, to me you a scrimmage. You wanna beat your bitch, she playing my song and shaking her ass. Way before I was rapping state to state, shaking the bag.